Kirkland, Washington is one of the premier Seattle suburbs, and in this video, I'm going to give you an idea of why so many people love to call Kirkland, Washington home. So if you're somebody that's thinking about relocating to this area, hopefully this gives you a good baseline understanding of what the city offers, and you can decide if this is the right spot for you to move to. Now, Kirkland is located 12 miles northeast of Seattle, and it's on the shores of Lake Washington, surrounded by cities like Bellevue, Redmond, and Bothell. Kirkland has a population of 91,000 people. Now, I've got 4 major categories I'm going to go over that fit in with the major things people consider when relocating to an area, and I've helped a number of people, especially from out of state, relocate here to Kirkland, those that found me here on YouTube and decided to reach out. But a lot of the reasons that those people gave me on why they moved to Kirkland are included here in these 4 categories, so I think this will give you a great baseline understanding of what it's going to be like to move here. Now, those categories are jobs, schools, things to do, and the local real estate. Let's just start it off with jobs right off the bat here, and you may know that the Seattle area is one of the top locations for tech jobs in the US. They were recently ranked the number 3 tech location behind San Francisco and New York, and we're probably quickly moving up that list. All of the big tech companies are located here in the greater Seattle area, and most of those are located on what we call the east side, which is where Kirkland is along that east side corridor. Now, right within Kirkland, you have Google offices, you also have GoDaddy, and many other smaller tech companies. Located in just the neighboring cities like Bellevue and Redmond, you're gonna have companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and TikTok, among many others. So Kirkland is very commutable to all of those high-paying east side tech jobs if you're somebody that has to be in the office 5 days a week. All right, category number 2 is those schools. So here in Kirkland, it's serviced by the Lake Washington School District, which is one of the highest rated districts in the state of Washington. If you look on niche.com, it's given Lake Washington School District an A+ grade. And if you go on the greatschools.org rating site, you'll see most of these schools are rated 8, 9, or 10 out of 10. So certainly some of the highest rated public schools in the state of Washington. That's a big reason why people have decided to move here to the east side, whether it's Kirkland, Redmond, Bellevue, Issaquah, or Sammamish, is because they have access to some of those highest rated schools, and it's certainly a priority when they're moving their family over here. Aside from the great public schools, there's also a number of great private schools here on the east side, whether that's in Kirkland, Bellevue, or Redmond. All right, category number 3 here are the things to do. Now, we live in the Pacific Northwest, and I'm not sure there's a better location in the US than the Pacific Northwest for that outdoor recreation. Now, I mentioned Kirkland is here on the shores of Lake Washington, so you have great access to Lake Washington if you want to enjoy waterside activities. You want to take out the boat, a kayak, a paddleboard, go fishing, go for a swim, just enjoy what the lake offers there right in Kirkland. Now, there's a number of great public lake access points like Marina Park, which is located right here in downtown, has a nice little sandy beach area, an open grassy field, and an opportunity to launch your kayak or paddleboard, and it's right here next to the marina. You can go a little bit further north to a place like Juanita Beach Park, which has a larger playground area for the kids, has a swimming area as well, plenty of room for recreation and barbecue, and picnic shelters where you can host events like a birthday party or go check out the sand volleyball court. Juanita Beach Park is certainly an area that is great fun for the family, again, on a nice day here in the Seattle area. Outside of water recreation and access to the lake here, you have a number of great opportunities for hiking trails as well. Here on the south side of Kirkland, you have Bridle Trails State Park. This is a 489-acre park with 28 miles of equestrian and pedestrian trails that you can enjoy a nice nature-filled walk really right in the middle of the city. Outside of that, you can check out Big Fin Hill Park or the Cross Kirkland Corridor for more great local hiking trails. So even though you're right in the middle of the city, you can take advantage of so much great outdoor recreation here. Now, not to mention the access that you have to the Cascade Mountain Range located east, where you can go snowboarding, skiing, snowshoeing, do some more extreme and high-level hikes, or go further west and go to the Puget Sound close to Seattle and enjoy the beaches over there right on the Sound, or taking a ferry over for a day trip. All of this is still very close by. All right, outside of the outdoor recreation, let's talk about the shopping and other local amenities here in Kirkland. Now, I mentioned downtown and by Marina Park, where you are so walkable to so many shops and restaurants and stuff right here in the downtown Kirkland area. This is a very nice and clean atmosphere down here, and like I said, has a number of really great restaurants. They're also going to have a number of great community events through the year, like art shows, car shows, among others. You'll see a lot of people out and about here in downtown Kirkland on a nice sunny day, just enjoying all that the downtown area has to offer. Now, just a quick walk up the hill from downtown, you have Kirkland Urban. Now, this is a much newer area that was developed really in the last 4 to 7 years here, and it's, like I said, very walkable to the downtown Kirkland area. But here at Kirkland Urban is where you're gonna see those Google offices. You're gonna have some condo apartment style living as well. You're gonna have grocery stores like QFC. You're gonna have some local restaurants and shops as well. So this gives you more access to some local amenities. You're also gonna have Peter Kirk Park right here at the base of Kirkland Urban, where you might find your kids playing baseball or taking advantage of the local park, basketball courts, and tennis courts here. Now, outside of these two major shopping areas, we also have the Village at Totem Lake, located a bit further north. This is also quite a bit newer and has really been developed over the last 5 years. Now, here at the Village at Totem Lake, you're gonna have some of its more early occupants like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Ross, and some other local shops. But just recently, they have really started to develop this area and bring in more local shops, restaurants, a movie theater, a place like Sandbox VR, where you can enjoy an interactive VR experience, whether you want to play Squid Games or kill some zombies. This is a really cool attraction to have here right at the Village at Totem Lake. So as you can see, there is no shortage of shopping and entertainment opportunities when it comes to some more indoor recreation here in Kirkland as well. Lastly, let's talk about the local real estate here. So median home prices here in Kirkland right now are $1.688 million. Now, of course, it is one of the most expensive places to live in the state, which is the case with all of the east side here, east of Lake Washington. It's for the reasons that I just mentioned: some of the highest paying jobs in the country, some of the best schools in the state, and a ton of outdoor and indoor recreation. It just provides a wonderful atmosphere and a great place to live. So what comes along with that is a much higher price tag for that real estate. Now, you're gonna have a number of different types of neighborhoods here in Kirkland. You can go to neighborhoods like West of Market or Norkirk, which are gonna be your closest neighborhoods to downtown Kirkland, where you could buy a single family home and potentially be in walking distance to downtown. Now, the median home prices in these areas are gonna be about $2.7 million. Now, there's a number of homes that are gonna take advantage of those breathtaking views of Lake Washington, which of course is gonna drag that price point up. Now, one thing that I personally really love about Kirkland, and especially these neighborhoods, is they are not cookie cutter newer neighborhoods. Of course, Kirkland was established quite a long time ago, so you're gonna see a lot of homes that were built in the early 1900s, all the way up until brand new construction. So you're gonna have a ton of different styles of homes, like traditional and craftsman and contemporaries and modern homes, even some Cape Cods. So there's gonna be a ton of great character within these communities, and it's gonna give you multiple different options based on the type of home that you might be looking for. If maybe you don't need to be right near the downtown Kirkland area and you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, you can go to the other side of I-405 to a place like Rose Hill. Here in Rose Hill, the median prices are $1.875 million right now. Now, again, you're gonna have a wide mix of different types of construction, anywhere from the 1930s to, again, brand new construction. One theme that you'll see across Kirkland is a lot of developers going in and buying up old, small, rundown homes, tearing the home down and building multi-million-dollar luxury estates in all of these Kirkland neighborhoods. So that's certainly a theme no matter which neighborhood you're in. Here in Rose Hill, you're gonna see a number of those maybe 1950s and 60s Rambler or ranch style single level homes. That is certainly common through here. You're also gonna have craftsman, traditional, modern, Northwest contemporary homes as well. Lastly, you could go up to an area like Juanita. And when I say lastly, there's not just 3 neighborhoods in Kirkland. There are a number of great neighborhoods, but this will give you an idea of the different regions within Kirkland and what you might be able to find there. So if you go up north, you can go to a place like Juanita. Now, I mentioned Juanita Beach Park earlier as a great recreation opportunity there at the northern edge of the lake. So here on the north side of Kirkland, it's gonna be in general the most affordable part of Kirkland, and again, you have neighborhoods like Juanita or Finn Hill. Median home prices in this area are gonna be about $1.3 million. So again, you're gonna find some of the same similar construction that you will find in an area like Rose Hill. A lot of homes built in the 1930s and 40s, and a lot of new construction happening. And when I say new construction happening, this is the general case for Kirkland, is there's not massive sprawling new developments. There's some smaller new townhome communities, but when it comes to those single family homes, the new construction is typically just just one-off builds. There isn't the massive plots of land available for new construction large communities to go in anymore. Now, if you're saying, hey, I want to be in Kirkland, but this price point is not what I'm looking at, I don't need a single family home, and I'm okay looking at condos and townhomes, there are certainly a number of condos and townhomes spread throughout Kirkland. Whether you're closer to the west of Market, Norkirk neighborhoods, or you go over to Rose Hill, or you come up north here to Juanita or Finnahill, there's going to be a number of condo complexes and townhome communities around here. The median home price for condos here is $1 million, but don't let this deceive you. There are a number of entry-level condos at a much lower price point. You can find one-bedroom condos on the north side of Kirkland in an area like Juanita that are priced in the 300,000s. So there's certainly some more affordable options if you're not somebody that wants to get into a single-family detached home. All right, well, that pretty much rounds it out. Some of the most important aspects of Kirkland. Hopefully this was helpful for you to decide if moving to Kirkland could be a consideration for you. If you are relocating over here or you're already local and you're looking to buy a home, would be more than happy to help you out with that process. I've been helping home buyers here in the Seattle area for going on 10 years and now very heavily working with relocation buyers for the last 4.5 years. So always love it when you guys reach out to me here from YouTube after watching a video. That sounds like you. Feel free to contact me at my info below in the description. Would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching this one.